everybody? Welcome. In this video, we are going to be going over how to get your clip art designs ready for Halloween. As we know, Halloween is coming up and people tend to like Halloween. So stay to the end to get some of the best tips and tricks that I use specifically in ChatGPT to help me come up with different designs. So guess what? It doesn't matter if you're new or an experienced individual using AI, better known as artificial intelligence, to be able to create digital clip art, such as what you see on the screen. I am going to show you how to set this up from beginning to end. And the only two things you need is ChatGPT 4. I am on the paid version 4.0 and this prompt that I'm going to give you. All right. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to chatgpt.com. You're going to pick a pricing plan. We also have videos below, obviously going in detail as to what ChatGPT is all about and what it can do. So for today's video, we're going to use ChatGPT to actually help us come up with prompts for actual digital clip art regarding Halloween. And then we're going to go ahead and create designs like you see here. We use ChatGPT to do both, right? And again, I am in the paid version, so we're going to do that. So the first thing you want to do is when you get inside of ChatGPT, you want to open up a new chat. Now, as you can see here, inside of the new chat, I've already prepped the prompt. So I asked ChatGPT, and remember, I'm in the 4.0 version. So when you go down, you have ChatGPT 4, 4.0 mini, and 4.0. So I am actually in the paid version. So when you actually go inside, I asked it to give me 10 digital clip art prompts I can use for Halloween digital clip art bestsellers on Etsy, because that is where I plan to potentially maybe put them on Etsy, or you can sell them directly from your own shop, and you can set that up on sites like Shopify or free sites like payhip.com, payhip.com, and you can sell them on your own site as well. And I said, make them trending and funny, because, I want them to be trending and I want it to be funny as well, because, I like to laugh and I like to see funny things. So when you have your different prompts, obviously you can dress them up. If you want to regenerate, you could go ahead and click regenerate. You can add to it. You could do whatever you like. But that is the prompt that I'm using. Obviously, the more detailed you are, the more specific they'll give you. So if you know there are specific types of clip art that you would like to do for your Halloween bundle, you can definitely do that. So once you have your different clip art prompts, you're going to go ahead and hit this button here where it says Explore GPTs. And when you hit Explore GPTs, you're going to go into the library of actual ChatGPT. So when you get inside of ChatGPT, you are able to actually search GPTs. And inside of here, you're going to click DALLE. And that is what I use to actually create the digital clip art. Now, once you search that, you'll be able to open that up into a workspace, and it's going to go into a workspace like this, right? And now we're able to use those prompts that ChatGPT generated for us and create the clip art. So inside of here, here's what I use. And I always put what type of digital illustration. So I love to use watercolor. So for this instance, I am going to use watercolor. And these are the different prompts that it gave me, right? Which is really awesome. I love it. And you could just hit the download button here, which is a drop down arrow. You could also open it up, and it'll also give you the specific prompt that ChatGPT actually used, right? So this is a longer drawn out prompt that it used based on what you actually gave it. ChatGPT actually regenerates what you put, and they actually give you a longer style prompt that you can then take and use. So it's kind of a cheat code for you to be able to know exactly what ChatGPT is interpreting when you're asking it to create certain prompts. So obviously these images are looking really good, right? It's definitely giving me what I wanted to give me, dressed as witches, complete tiny brooms, a hat, and various funny poses. So now I would just download these, and you could use these in sets, or you can actually, take them out and crop them out one by one and use them individually. So then I'm going to go back to the Halloween ideas, because I want to go ahead and finish, building out the actual prompt. So here is the second one, which is going to talk about pumpkin spice zombies. So we're going to go ahead and just roll with this, right? We're going to roll with what ChatGPT has given us. And again, we're doing watercolor, digital illustration, and then I'm just copy and pasting, right? First, let's spell illustration right. And then I'm just copy and pasting what ChatGPT gave me. I'm adding in a couple of things because I want it to be aspect ratio square. And you could do whatever style you want. You can make it like they have here, graffiti, pixel art, fairy tale, all of the above. And it actually gives you an example as well to show you, what the different types of styles look like, fairy tale. And the aspect ratio is obviously the size and what you want the image to show up. So I'm doing the aspect ratio square, and then I'm doing white background only. Because I always give my files transparent, meaning like there's no background in the back. So I always like to make it white because it's just easier to remove the background when you're able to do that. So now we're just waiting for it to generate. So now what you'll do is you'll go ahead and just generate it. This is not watercolor necessarily. Well, no, it is watercolor, actually. It is watercolor. So this is definitely something different for sure. So this is adorable zombies sipping pumpkin spice lattes, wearing cozy scarves and showing off their basic fall vibes, aspect ratio, square, white background only. All right. So again, you can do one of these, you can do multiple. So like, let's regenerate and see what happens. And then I'll show you how you can actually just, if you don't want to do a full set all in one, because as you can see, some of them are actually cut off on the side and some of them aren't. Like this one is perfect because they're already all in the square. Sometimes it'll get cut off on the side. So we'll have to extend this or expand it, or you'll just have to cut it off. However, these designs, are definitely giving Halloween vibes, but we can also switch it up. So let's switch it up a little bit. So I'm going to change up the hair, and I'm going to actually change to make it one. So obviously right now it is multiple zombies. So we're going to do create a watercolor digital illustration of an adorable zombie sipping pumpkin spice lattes, wearing a cozy scarf, right? And we're just going to change it to singular, showing off. And we could do her, right? Her basic fall vibes. So now we're going to change it to, let's see, the zombie has afro puffs. Let's just say that. And her hair for her hairstyle. Right, so let's just go ahead, because obviously above we see that it does give some type of, hairstyles. So let's just go ahead and make some afro puffs, right? So look, here is a zombie style illustration of, with afro puffs. So this is perfect. So you could go ahead and again regenerate, but this is how you get one image if you don't want to have a full set. Obviously, when you create a full set, you are able to, crop out, and just you're able to use more than one at a time. So we could do the same thing. We would just go ahead and add it to, again, with the plural zombies instead of one, right? So we could go ahead and of adorable zombies, sipping public, wearing coat, wearing there. And then you would just change it back to plural, right? And showing off there. Basic for us, the zombies. And then you do have Afro Puff for their hairstyles, right? So now we're just making it plural, but same thing. So now it should give us a bunch of different photos all in one, a bunch of different individual images all on one background, right? As you can see, there's a bunch of different images here with different people. So now the zombies have afros, not so much afro puffs, but again, you can regenerate, but you get the gist of what it is. You can basically recreate whatever style, whatever color, whatever features you want your actual clip art to have, you can actually do. So as you can see here, this one is actually given afro puffs, so forth and so on, right? So these actually look really, really cool, and I actually like those. And again, we can go back and we can do again. Let's just see what we're, able to generate based on these. So again, we're going to always do create a watercolor digital illustration. And once you actually copy and paste this, you don't have to rewrite it out. So you'll keep this, in the design, so that way you don't have to keep writing it out. And then you could, also obviously copy and paste to the, bottom of it. But essentially I'm just keeping it as is. And then I could change it up once I take a look at it and I'm like, do I like it or not? But the point is that you want to create a set of images. And I really love these. Goes to goal for school. I love it. To goal for school. Booyah, right? So these are perfect. I love the way that these came out. So obviously I would regenerate because I want more ghosts that look like this. And now you're able to come up with this funny Halloween set, and I love it, right? So this is definitely something that I would use. And I think it's pretty cool. And again, if you want to make it singular, you would just take out the plural version of ghost and just have it, and the spelling looks great. So I love it as well. Everything is spelled right because that is something that you want to check for as well. So I am really feeling that. And then again, we would just keep going back and it would just be rinse and repeat, right? It would be rinse and repeat. So I don't want to really do, let's see, skeletons. Let's do some cupcakes. So this one should be fun. And then we have bats. And then we have, and then we'll do the witchy wines, right? So, and again, you can make whatever set you want, right? You can make whatever set of clip art you want for Halloween. But in this case, we're doing, what ChatGPT actually gave us, because we're using this as if we're a beginner, right? And we don't really know what it is that we want to do, right? We don't know what it is that we want to do. So we're using ChatGPT to help us, with some insight. Create a watercolor digital illustration of Halloween themed cupcakes. And again, we're going to go ahead and do the aspect ratio. And you can actually put the size of the aspect ratio. You have 16:9 and all different types of aspect ratios. You can actually add that in as well. I'm just doing aspect ratio square just to keep it, simple. But you could really change and modify how you want it to be. So these cupcakes are pretty cool. I like them. And it definitely gives what it says, right? Funny faces topped with spooky decorations such as tombstones, eyeballs, spiderwebs. So as you can see here, eyeballs, tombstones, all different types of stuff, but it definitely follows the prompt. And again, like I said, you could always regenerate in order to get more design. So again, we'll regenerate this and you can change the prompt up. Like I said, if you don't want it to be like a tombstone and you want it to be like candy corn or different stuff, you can make it that way as well. I always love to regenerate because I love to see what the next illustrations are going to look like. And this I really like. And you could give it a thumbs down if you think that the response is bad. But I love this one, this set way better than the first one. It definitely gives me more of a cupcake Halloween vibe that I'm going for versus this one here. And this is just how you go back, right? So I really like the second set better. So that's the set that I would use. I might use one of these from here, but I really like the way these look, so I would download these. This is more of my speed of what I would be looking for. And then lastly, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do, let's see, we'll do the witchy wine, right? So which better have my wine? Oh, this is going to be funny, right? This is going to be funny. I love this so much. Like, this is going to be funny. So I love to see how the designs are actually coming out. So let me know in the comments, what do you think about the Halloween sets? Like, is there anything that you would add to this set? Definitely let me know in the comments what it is that you would add, take away. What did you like about it? All of the above. So create a watercolor digital illustration. And again, I'm always going to add the aspect ratio, white background, only because it's just easy to clean it up when I do the transparent. Plenty of videos on here that shows you how, once you've actually created these images, to go ahead and move it into a platform such as Canva and go ahead and make the images shareable to your actual customers, which I have plenty of videos walking you step by step. So it looks like the images are being generated too quickly. So we're just going to wait a couple minutes and we're going to go back because I really want to see how this illustration is going to come out with the witches. Okay. So we're going to come back. All right. So let's see what we got. Let's go ahead and regenerate and see what we got. All right. Come on. Give us something good. Let's see what we got going on. Let's see what the witchy wine is going to give us. Come on. Okay. Which better have my wine. Okay. I'm feeling it. So we're going to go ahead and give it a little color, right? We're going to give it some color, but I do like what I see of, let's do African American. All right. And we're going to go ahead and give it some color and we're going to see what happens here, right? We're going to see what happens. So, okay. Cool. Nice. So I love it, right? So this is definitely something that I'm feeling. And then I would regenerate, right? Regenerate to see what else I get. But I do like what I see. And I am feeling what we have going on. I'm definitely feeling the vibe of the witch better have my wine. Okay. So let's go ahead. Oh, I really like the way this is coming out. So what I would love to do is make this of one African American witch, relaxing with the gut and funny captions. Like, okay, so let's just do that and let's just see what we get. Let's see if we can get one, and it's gonna make me wait 22 minutes. So we're not gonna wait 22 minutes, honestly. And also note, you do have a time lapse when you're actually generating images, and obviously you want to like slow down a little bit because the faster you move, which obviously I move really, really quickly because, just doing this quickly, then that is why they're going to make you wait in between, because that's just how ChatGPT, for whether you're on a paid plan or not, that's just how it works. If you're generating too fast, it is going to cap you out and then you'll have to wait. But that's okay. We've gotten some pretty good images here, right? So we've gotten some funny faces, all different types of stuff. So if you like this and you want to see more videos like this, let me know, comment below. But also, if you're looking to learn how to do this all in one, fill out the survey below. A chance to win $500. We'll be doing, announcements live and also just a place to be able to watch a free masterclass or tap in if you want to see longer instruction on this and also be a part of a community where this is what we do, plus so much more. Just go ahead and tap into the description below. Tap on the links below and let's get connected. Let's go ahead and build out clip art. Let's build out this digital clip art that you see here, and go ahead and let me know what you think about this video. So I appreciate y'all. Comment below when you're able to create your images. Let me know, send some pictures, show me what you got, show me what you're working with, and let me know below. And again, don't forget to share this out to a friend, plus another friend, plus another friend. And thank you so much. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all on the next video.